What is up, everyone? Conixis here. What the fuck did I say, menu? That's what I thought. Anyway, so, what is up, everyone? Conixis here, and welcome back to Sunrider Liberation Day, Captain's Edition! And anyways, as you remember, we fucking won the war last time! We killed the prototype, and now everything's good! No betrayers! Everything is good! I hope! Everything seems good. Chigara talked to them, and she seemed resistant, so I guess she is a part of them, but at the same time, she's not like them, so that's good. Everything's all good, and the only person we have to talk to is my girl, so let's go do that. What? Oh, I was about to say, is it like a cutscene? What's going on here? Shield saw Asuka waiting for him by the windows. Quite the view. I was afraid I'd never see it again. I'm sorry. I really messed up, didn't I? Well, it was the prototype who killed Claude. You can't blame yourself forever, Asuka. Fuck! I took like a 10-minute break, but I just remembered that. Claude! Oh no! No! My girl is dead! Oh, she was such a good person! I know I gave her shit, but she was a good person! Fuck! This is the prototype who killed Claude. You can't blame yourself forever, Asuka. No. It was all because I was fooled. In the end, I was the traitor. And the worst part was that I wanted to be tricked. I wanted Chigara to be a spy, just so she'd disappear. I was selfish and jealous. Someone like me isn't a hero. I'm leaving, Captain, before the victory ceremony. You shouldn't force yourself. It wouldn't be a celebration without the ace of our rider squad. We haven't had any decisions in this game. We only had the one to either go explore the technology or leave. That's the only decision we've had so far, I think. I don't deserve a celebration. Besides, I don't want to be in the way. Chigara deserves you a lot more than I do, in every possible way. I'm going back to Ruvia. With Pact pulling out, I need to go back there right away. I'll stay there and rebuild Ruvia as queen. Only then can I atone for what I did today. Asuka. I too shall follow Asuka. You too, Sola? Yes. The clamor of parties ill suits me. I thank you, Captain, for all you have done for me. But the time has come for me to return home. Ruvia is but a weak world now, but I wish to assist in whatever way I can to make it great again. Perhaps one day we'll be a society as mighty as we are fair and just. Alright, if that's what you want, Sola. Yes. Well then, Asuka wanted to step forward to kiss him goodbye, but awkwardly held herself back. She stepped backwards. Goodbye, Captain. Thanks for everything. I'm gonna cry! No! I don't want my girl to leave! Good luck, Asuka. Oh no! Asuka and Sola turned around and slipped out of the mess hall. And our paths crossed again. I don't like this. Don't you dare. Captain's quarters, don't you fucking dare! They'll add insult to my already misery! I swear to God, Kaito. I swear to God, Kaito. Shield sat on the couch as Chigara clamored in his bathroom. You know, the officers' ball isn't until after the award ceremony. All you really need for the ceremony is a clean uniform.
I understand, Captain, but it helps me prepare.
She's already tried on her dress 3 times and curled her hair 5 different ways. I guess this is what it's like to live with a woman, huh? I guess. Just don't fuck. Chigara finally emerged from the bathroom in a new uniform.
Okay, I'm ready now, Captain.
Alright. What's your dress even look like?
それは秘密
That's a
ですよ
secret.
I said that weird. That's a secret, I guess. I don't know. Really?
楽しみにしててね
Okay?
Yeah.
そして
Liberation Day has
これで
come!
中立選
Yay! We
再び
did
平和
it!
が訪れることが
And
で
with
き
this, peace has been restored to the neutral rim. Admiral Gray held hands with Fontana as a small army of reporters took their
プロトタイプに
holodeck.
一本取られても
Glad
よ
your
くぞ
fleets
無
could
事で
make
戻
it
れ
here
た
in
な
one piece,
小僧
boy.
おや、
Admiral,
おかしなこと
a
を言うね。
pleasure as
提督
always.
それより、
I've learned the most
滑稽な
interesting
ことだ。
thing, that the Alliance owes most of its
中立の
successes
強
to a
襲空母
foreign
一隻と
squad of beautiful
所属
young
不明の
women. Bah! The men spurt
誰が
all sorts of nonsense
長い
after
旅
a
にお
long
疲れ
voyage.
のようだ。
This war was won by my men and the
この戦争の
combined might of the
勝利は
Alliance
我
Navy.
が
The two laugh between gritted teeth. Okay. Well, Shield sat at his table with Chigara.
どうしなんだか偉い人
So
がいっ
many
ぱい
important
い
people are
ます
here.
Don't worry, you're one of those important people too. You were the one who stopped the prototypes and saved everyone.
そう
Really?
か
I
な
wonder.
What happened to the other lady, the curly-haired one? Did she die, or is she somewhere? I don't know. Anyways,
Really? I wonder.
じゃ
I'll try not to
あできるだ
embarrass
け
you
恥
too
を
much,
かかない
Captain.
don't worry about things like that. Just let the Admiral make his speech and give you the medal. It shouldn't be that hard for the hero of Sarah, right?
Yes.
Ava gathered Claude's belongings from her desk and placed them in a box. I never did get along with her. Claude, if you're out there, you've won my respect. The ship couldn't have had a finer doctor. Ava opened the shelf only to find a My girl Claude leaving with a fucking bang! Oh my god! That is the last thing I expected to fucking Woo-wee! I thought she was gonna say she opened like the fucking drawer to find some like secret documents or some like agent shit or something like that. Like Claude was like secretly the smartest person on the ship. But no. Just a dildo. An enormous pink dildo. I don't know how to respond. She shook her head. Never mind. I take that back completely and utterly. Even in death, she's only good for comic relief. Ava slammed the shelf shut and closed the box. We knew next to nothing about. We really did. We can't even contact her next of kin. Claude, just who was she? She opened the last shelf and found a holo. A holo? Did this help us track down her relatives? Ava switched it on. What? This is... What? Was I right? What did Claude? Was Claude really this? Wait! No! Shut the music up. Was Claude really like the smartest person here? What did she have on that holo? Oh shit! Now I'm curious. Was I fucking right? Oh no! Claude wasn't really Claude. Claude was really the princess of some faraway galaxy or some shit. Claude was like the smartest of all of us and she was playing dumb. I don't fucking know, but Jesus Christ, what did you find, Ava? I don't care about the ceremony. I want to know what she found. Anyways, Admiral Gray spoke at the podium while a wall of Alliance officials stood behind him.
そして生き残った我々は
While we mourn those who lost their lives, must also
敬意を払う
commemorate
義務があ
the
る
living.
ここで
Many
テ
distinguished
ラダ海
themselves
戦
in
で
battle
活躍
to
した勇
liberate
士たち
Sarah.
に連邦の
The Federal
フェレルダン
Cross
ク
is
ロ
the
ス
highest honor
異国人に与
the
えられる
Alliance can
最
bestow
上級
upon
の
a
勲
foreign
章
national.
この勲章を
It is my pleasure to
敵の
bestow
奇
the
策を打
cross
ち
to
破る
Chigara
鍵と
Lynn
なった異国
Ashida.
の少女に授けよう
Wait, before I even finish reading, what happened to Lynn and what happened to fucking Cosette? Where are these two? Are they just still in our jail? Anyways, Chigara Lynn Ashida, whose technical know-how was instrumental in thwarting the enemy's attack.
我らが
We
命
owe our
の恩
lives to you, young
師
lady.
シガラリン
The audience applauded as Chigara stood to accept the award. Shield stood to his feet. Their voices were drowned out by the applause, but they knew exactly what they were saying. Chigara. He smiled and met her eyes. She smiled back at him.
艦長
Captain,
やりましたね
Shigara did it.
チガラ
Shigara
艦
loves
長
you.
が大好きです
He saluted her. Chigara! Let's start our bakery together!
Yes,
もちろんです
of course.
Now hold the fuck on a minute, what was that? I don't want to click next. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? For a moment, a second became an eternity. Ah! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! Ah! I fucking knew it! I hate everything! Just when I lower my guard, it happens! Oh, God. Now, the raise-all question. Who did she shoot? Where did she even get the gun from? I knew it. I fucking knew it. I called it in fucking Massive Arcadius. I said it's gonna be Chigara because of the reveal. And then what happens? Everyone suspects Chigara. And then they make it so obvious that Chigara might be because, like, the clone says it and, like, they're connected and everything else. And I'm like, yeah, I suspect you hard as fuck, but nah, Chigara, I don't want to suspect Chigara. I'm gonna give her some slack. We all killed the evil fucking Alice, and then we're gonna celebrate. Claude is dead, but there's apparently some secrets about Claude, according to Ava now, but like... Oh my god. Oh my god. My god. My god. I can't even look at the screen. Just her face alone, it hurts. I have literally been betrayed today. It's like literally betrayed. My heart hurts. I was just giving in to the whole, yeah, those two are a thing, but everything's good because Chigara's nice, but... That's just great. It's just fine and dandy. I don't know what to say. I don't even want to continue. Like, can I just exit the game, not even play this anymore? Can I just fucking... Can I just not... Let's just say we had our happy ending and end the gameplay. Sunrider is over once and for all, that sort of thing. Can we do that? Can we? Can we?
これで
No.
やっとみんなが
All of you
死ねるね
can die now.
Can we back up? I need the silence. I need the silence right now. I need the silence. I need a minute. I need the silence right now. The silence is bliss because you motherfuckers. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it was gonna be like this. I fucking knew Chigara was playing the shit out of us. I had the feeling it was gonna be her. You can't be too perfect. Once you're too perfect, it's always some shit to fucking ruin it. And there it is. Like, I would believe that Chigara was human, but the fact that she was able to connect with all of them shows that she is a prototype as well. But I don't understand. What was the point of doing anything then? Like, I don't understand. Why? Why did she do it? Why did she help us just to do this? What was the point of any of it? I don't understand. It would have been one thing if she betrayed us during the final battle, but no. Here, after everything's all done, you're the last one left. What the fuck can you do? What? I mean, you have a gun, but, like, still. Oh, boy. And she just shot Admiral Grey from that last thing, but I needed the silence. I can't right now. Like, fucking hell. This whole episode is just gonna be me reeling back from all of this garbage. God damn it. Yeah. Suddenly time flowed again. Hunter drones crashed through the ceiling. Shields threw himself to the ground as the drone sprayed the room with... Oh. No! Blood splattered Shield's face as the people he was sitting with just moments before were rendered to pieces. Jesus Christ, Chigara, why? The Alliance diplomats were torn up by high-caliber rounds on stage. The room erupted into screams as the drones gunned down the Alliance officers. Shields crawled to the stage. Where was she? He picked up Grey and applied pressure to the gaping hole under his throat. He's gonna die.
The cursed monsters have tricked us.
Grey clutched his calm with the last of his strength. Admiral! Shields felt as if his own blood was draining out of his throat.
I should have known better than to negotiate with the Reds. Use the Paradox Core. Wipe every last one of them from this world.
Grey's eyes faded away. Shields howled and clenched his blood-soaked hands. He looked at the hall. The doors were all sealed. Hunter drones systematically hunted down every Alliance officer and diplomat in the room. The living clawed at the door while the dead flooded the room with blood. They had all been had. This is their plan all along. To gather everyone here so they can butcher them all like animals. Like, I don't sigh like that, like I just did, unless I'm just highly disappointed, like, God fucking damn it, Chigara. God fucking damn it. You had to mess with my mind and heart in Academy, and now you do it here as well. Why have you done this to me? I loved you. I mean, of course the others have some superiority, but at the same time I still cared deeply for you. You were like the perfect girl. And that was my one issue with you. You're too perfect. And when someone's too perfect, they're hiding some dark shit. Oh, boy.
Yes, that was our plan.
I guess, Chigara approached Shield, standing atop a hunter drone.
Foolish human.
So easily deceived.
Shield stood to face his former lover. Why? The war's over.
For the complete and utter annihilation of humanity, of course. You have failed as a species.
No.
Humanity is but a jealous, paranoid, hate-filled biomass. You create weapons which only destroy yourselves. Fight wars over slices of the galaxy which only ruin your lands. Rule over others only to breed hatred from the ruled. Whenever humanity reaches the apex of its potential, the only result is your own destruction. The prototypes were created in the hopes that humanity could be tamed by a superior species. But there is no hope for such a salvation of your kind. Only complete and utter extinction.
Don't bullshit me! You're not Chigara! The Chigara I know wouldn't say things like that!
Oh?
Chigara's a nice girl. Yeah, we all thought that! But she just shot somebody in the throat and now she's doing this! She's shy and easily embarrassed. She cares about the lowest of us and can forgive anyone if they just ask. Chigara! Shields ran toward the drone. I'm coming for you! He leapt off the stage and crashed into the roof of the drone. He gritted his teeth as he pulled himself up. You're not Chigara! Fool! Oh. Well then, Shields wrapped his arm around Chigara and pressed their mouths together. Oh. Okay, I see. I still don't like it. I still don't like it. I still don't like it. You just made Chigara murk like over 1,000 people probably. I still don't like it. I don't care if she was being controlled. That's some bullshit. Like, she's going to jail regardless after this. Like, that's some bullshit. She just killed an admiral and like thousands of people or hundreds or whatever, however many people were in this room. Like, she's still going to jail. No matter what the fuck happened, she's going to jail. Like, it's fucking garbage. Anyways, what? How can you? Chigara! You're not me! What is this power? How can you resist the neural link? You were the one responsible for this. The mind link Chigara performed earlier. You used that to control her. Wait, was that? Oh, yeah, that was me. Get out of my mind! Oh. Well, either way, you still killed like 90 people, so, you know, I know my number keeps decreasing, but I don't know how many fucking people were in this room. All I know is apparently a lot.
Captain, what happened?
Chigara.
The last thing I remember was being on stage and...
Oh
no!
You're safe now. You managed to fight off the prototype's neural invasion.
Everyone's...
No time for that. Can you figure out how to shut these drones down?
Yes, I should still have access.
Chigara! Well, I expected that. Expected that much. She was either gonna go to jail or someone was gonna kill her. I expected that much. After what just happened, there was no way she was walking out of this without some kind of fucking problem. So, there you go, it's death. Congratulations, Sunrider, you have completely... Well then, let's just continue. Shields cradled her in his arms. Be quiet, I'm still going to save you!
I'm sorry. We couldn't open the bakery together.
I mean, I'm glad that it's the real her now. That shit before wasn't. I'm like, that has lifted like a 9 million ton weight off my shoulders. I felt like at her shit, thinking that Chigara really played us. So thank God it was the neural shit, but at the same time, now she's dying. So that weight has returned, but with its friend, 20 million gajillion times weight. Like, fucking hell, I'm gonna die inside now. Fuck. This is...
It would have been so nice.
Chigara's face went blank. Shields bellowed in horror. You fool! You brought this traitor here? Fontana! The two men stared eye to eye, ready to kill each other. You were blind! And now all of this! All is lost! Oh, god damn it, no! Shields pointed his arm at Fontana and swore upon all that he held holy. I was a fool to think peace would ever exist between you and I! From this point, we're enemies! I will not rest until everything you hold dear burns! I will hunt you down! I mean, I don't think I'd say this to the guy with the gun pointed at me. You can entrench yourself in the deepest hole in the New Eden, but I will burn every building, raise every home, until I have found you and killed you! Fontana, I swear it upon her grave, I will be she will be avenged, god damn it. Screaming and reading is weird. You have brought folly upon us all! Ah! Shields bellowed in his rage, his grief, and his horror. Fury filled his chest. He felt as if his body would explode. Captain! Ava held down Shields and wrestled him to the floor. Don't interfere! Ava slapped him across the face. Don't you realize they want this? You're still our captain! We need you! No. Pack's troops busted through the locked door and exchanged fire with the drones. She didn't betray us. She was no traitor. The neural link. When she entered it to save us, they controlled her. She wasn't a traitor. She didn't betray me. Captain. Come this way. Ava grabbed him by the wrist and dragged him out of the hall. They reached the airlock to the Sunrider, where they came face to face with the lieutenant. Lieutenant. Sir. Ooh, that scared me for not the sound, but just the fact that Chris is pointing a gun at me. Oh shit! Oh boy! Hold on a second, Kriska. That scared me for other reasons. It wasn't sound or anything. The fact that she pointed a gun at me scares the shit at me. Oh God, Kriska raised her arm and took aim at them. Shit. I'm sorry, Captain. I've got orders from above. An execution order from me. I mean, I didn't do anything. Kriska's hands trembled as she held her gun at Shields. Use the paradox core, huh? That's funny, because I thought you guys destroyed that thing. Saw it with my own eyes. It falling into the fires of Halion. That's classified, Captain. Do you really think that the Alliance is doing what the Alliance is doing is right, Lieutenant? I thought she shot me. Suddenly, the airlock behind Kriska exploded in a massive fireball. The three of them went flying in the shockwave. Kriska crashed to the floor, blood dripping down her face. Oh. This is not what I expected. You're the last person I expected to point a gun at Kriska, and then Kriska's the last person I expected to point a gun at Akari. No, oh my God, everything's happening. My head hurts. Legitimately, I have a headache. All this has legitimately given me a headache. Shit, I must have used too much C4. Soldier boy, what the? Suddenly, Akari realized what's going on and drew her pistol. Fuck. You really were the Admiral's spy. Had a problem with that, mercenary? The two pointed their guns at don't kill each other. I can't take any more deaths. Lower your weapon. Sorry. Orders are orders. Stop. You said we were comrades in arms. Didn't you? We're family. I trust you, Lieutenant. Akari lowered her gun. I'm about to say, if you shoot Akari, I will hate you for the rest of eternity. I swear to fucking goodness. Kriska was about to become the worst fucking character if she shot Akari. Holy shit. You just dodged the bullet there. Literally. God damn it. Anyways, fucking hell. Kriska tossed her gun away. Then Akari just shoots her. She reached into her uniform and tore off her Alliance insignia. Fuck! Shields and Ava helped her back up. Can you walk, Lieutenant? Don't worry, it's nothing. Kari embraced her. You piece of shit. Scaring me like that. I apologize. Now let's get the hell out of here. They crashed into the bridge. Give me all the information you have about the new Paradox Core. Captain, we've got incoming hostiles all around us. Seems like both Alliance and Pack want us dead. So much for vacation. It's called a Tactical Paradox Warhead, or TPW. The Alliance rushed the development on it based on the scientific information we collected from the original core. It is a more small-scaled version of the original, which can be mounted on a regular ship-based torpedo. Its destructive potential is correspondingly smaller. However, it is still far more powerful than anything in the Alliance, or anything else in the Alliance arsenal. A single warhead has enough firepower to destroy an entire planet and all its surrounding moons, as well as its orbiting ships. Oh boy, the bridge went silent. This was the Alliance backup plan, wasn't it? To destroy Sarah, murder everyone living on it, along with the entire Pack fleet and all their leaders, all with a single torpedo. The Alliance military plans for contingencies, Captain. Honestly, the chances of a catastrophe would justify the use of TPW were so minuscule that I never personally even fathomed it was even an option. How many ships do we have to fight to reach the torpedo? Over 1,500 Alliance ships and 1,000 Pack ships. Ava composed herself. Sir, Ava, we are Sarah's last line of defense against our enemies. The Sunrider still has one last fighter in her. I suppose you're right. Can we perform a short-range warp to close the distance? Without the chief engineer, it is difficult to say. The jump will undoubtedly be rough. And the status of our rider squad? Just the Phoenix and the Paladin, Captain. Asuka, Sola. At least you two are safe. Oh! Oh, there we go! I was like, where the fuck is Cassette this whole time? And now she finally appears! Hey! The comm crackled to life. Who is this? You forgot about me?! I'm afraid this is a secure channel. You'll have to... I'm Cassette, you dumbass! The prisoner you stuffed into the brig and forgot entirely about? That's what I'm saying. I didn't forget about you, my girl. Trust. I wanted to get to know you better. But, like, fucking hell. This game has been so hectic, I did at the end. But, yeah, I was wondering, like, what the fuck is the whole Cassette thing? Like, why have we done nothing with her? Oh, Cassette! I've heard what's going on from the crew. There's no way I'm gonna die here without a fight. And it looks like you pretty much pissed off every power in the galaxy right now. Let me out and I'll fight for you. Captain, we don't know if we can trust her. Well, it's not like things can get any worse. He's right. Alright, Cassette, I'll let you out. And I hear the hangar crew even fix up your rider as a hobby job. Help us and I'll protect you from the Alliance. Looks like we finally see eye to eye for once. Alright, it's a deal. Even with 3 riders, we're no match for an entire Alliance and Pack fleet. I know. Shields put his hand on Ava's shoulder. This is going to be her last fight. Captain, all hands, battle stations. We will perform an emergency warp to emerge in the heart of the Alliance fleet. From there, we will perform a frontal assault through their lines until we are in range of Marchable Actual. Riders are to scout the Sunrider until she has reached her destination. Understood. Spool up the warp drive, Commander. Warp! We don't even get to go to the shop. We managed to warp within the lines, Captain. We're 900,000 kilometers from the target, and the warp drive is now inoperative. Looks like we'll have to make the rest of the way on foot. Escort the Sunrider to her destination. Understood! Where's the destination now? Objective, move the Sunrider to the edge, right edge of the battle map. And I can't, like, warp, right? It would have been nice if I could, like, buy that splash damage, because I could have smacked all of them and kept going.
Hi, Kancho.
This is gonna be fun. I mean, as long as they don't throw more people, I should be good.
サンライダー解明中です。弾幕を張れ。着弾失敗。
Had a
ただい
feeling
ま
that
待
missed.
機中であります。敵と交戦に入ります。降伏せよ。出なければ攻撃を続行します。
At least we still have these people. What does Cassette do?
こちらハボック。
She has missiles and she has a nuke. Fucking hell. I mean, we can fire the Vanguard cannon technically and just do that, but I don't know if they're gonna throw people at us, so let's not do that just yet.
こちらハボック。燃えろ。さあ、命乞い
艦長殿、
すれば
命令を。
目を刺してやるよ。
If they have shields, that's gonna be completely unfair because we don't have Chigara.
うちだよ。
There's nothing we can really do. I mean, I guess they can move forward. That's nice. Just get protect the Sunrider at all costs.
艦長殿、指示を。艦長殿、命令を。ターゲットロックオン。ミサイル発射。どうやら武力で話し合った方が早そうだ。ふさわしい相手だった。
えい、早くしないか。
Let's just
アフターバーナー点火。行くぞ。
no, I said assault.
敵と交戦に入る。
Damn it.
そうそう、わざとしてやったんだよ。攻撃開始。この名を覚えておくがいい。攻撃開始。まったく話にならないな。相談完了。協力と強奪だ。さあ、命乞いすればどの目を刺してやるよ。
艦長殿、指示を。勝利を進め。
たのか。
サンライダーいつでも行けます。サンライダーいつでも行けます。警告。レーダーに新たな敵反応。
You fucking did. You fucking did what I didn't want you to do.
指示を。
Sunrider, you just kind of
機関
sneak around.
最大戦速。
They'll take care of this. You guys sneak around. Really?
終わりにしようぜ。交代だ。
It's not what we need right now. We cannot afford these garbage misses. Really, game?
下手すれば許さないぞ、艦長くん。
はっ、艦長殿、勝利へ進め。
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh lord. Like, this is gonna be fun.
Done.
クリスカ・スターレス注意であります。
こちらハボック。下手すれば許さないぞ、艦長くん。まとめて相手してやるよ。日常茶飯事だぜ。鉄鋼だ。撃て。
Kinda lost for words.
鉄鋼だ。撃て。まったく話にならないな。
パラデ
There
ィ
goes that.
パラディ耐えてくれよ。艦長、指示を。サンライダー前線に出る。
This is gonna take forever. You know how long it's gonna take us to get over there? God damn it.
艦長殿、命令を。攻撃開始。命中せず。
Kriska, please! We don't at this moment need this!
ふさわしい相手だった。
時間の無駄じゃないだろうなこれは。誰にも負けない速さで。
Oh boy. Sunrider's just kind of like down there, like, hi, how's it going?
協力と強奪だ。
Good job, Cassette. Oh, ah, splash damage too. Hell yeah, Cassette. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make a save, cause God only knows if you'll be able to do that a second time in a row. But do it. Try it. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Why would this go right for me? Just fucking hit him. Can we like not? Can we like not play this game? My heart is hurting right now. I just want to be done. Well, not done with like the game, but you know, like done with bullshit. I've got enough bullshit in that whole cutscene thing. I don't need any more. You should know by now, game, that I'm persistent. I'm not giving up until I hit this. So, you know, fuck off. I wonder, does, like, these things cancel? Oh, God, yeah, it does cancel that still. What do I have? Do I have the Vanguard cannon? I can probably, like, just... Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Ugh. God damn it. What is it? Is it my computer? Like, I have like a gaming computer, like fully upgraded and everything like that. Maybe that's just telling me to keep doing the cassette thing and not do the whole thing. Yeah, see, now it worked. I was just kind of staring at Cassette as she was having her time, like having the time of her life over there. I fucking love Cassette. That's a yandere like laugh that she had going on there for a second. My girl Cassette is fucking unhinged and I like it. Oh boy.
Hey, I
don't want to throw Kakari up there because knowing this shit. We're sick detecting more enemies, of course. I can actually handle this. Somewhat. Just move right there. And then Vanguard Cannon. See, this is why they didn't want me to Vanguard. Okay, I'll move forward again. And now Vanguard Cannon. Yeah, there we go. They can either... No, it has to be this way. Take that thing out, please. Oh god, I got hiccups. It's always great. Can you? No, you cannot. Fuck those guys up there. Let's throw up all guard again. Oh boy. I'm gonna need you guys to clear the way first. I was about to say, did they die? No. Can you, like, not do that?
へい、早くしないか。暗殺モードに入る。クリスカ・スターレス注意であります。はい、艦長。
I mean... Fuck
ヘルダーツ攻撃に成功しました。敵戦闘不能。サンライダー前線に出る。こちらフェニックス。
she already has cloak. Okay,
アフターバーナー点火。行くぞ。接近戦で攻め込む。そういうことだ。艦長殿、指示を勝利へ進め。別にお前が好きだからやるわけじゃないんだからね。敵と交戦に入る楽勝。
賞金はちゃんと払えよな。交代だ。
Cassette is dying and I don't want her to. Oddly enough, I care for this little gremlin.
あたいに命令するな。
But we're almost there. We got this. Just make sure to stay in the way so protect us. We'll actually move forward. So that way we have some flak as well.
はっ、艦長殿。
こちらハボック。
こちらフェニックス。
That should be fine.
損傷は軽微です。戦闘空域にワープ反応。
How
敵
dare
の
you?
増援です。
How fucking dare you? You think this is fucking
時間の
funny?
無駄じゃないよなこれは。ステルスオン。艦長殿命令を。
I can't see because your head's in the way.
敵と交戦に入ります。攻撃効果なし。
But I saw that you missed.
はちゃんと払えよな。
I can't attack because they're in the corner of the map and their heads are in the way. I'm gonna save though right here. If we could hit both of those, we should be good.
誘導弾発射します。着弾。
Of course we didn't, because the game doesn't like me. All we need to do is just hit these guys. Like, that's it. We can hit these guys. We can move on.
指揮お願いします。
Just hit him with the torpedo.
誘導弾発射します。失敗。
Please stop missing. We can't afford a miss. I mean, I could do it this way, I guess. I wanted to wait until we did it, but might as well do it this way, I guess. Kill him already.
避けられた。
Really? 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 The game is literally toying, like, it's toying with me at this point.
うちだよ。誰にも負けない速さで。
Fucking hell.
接近戦で攻め込む。安心しろ。楽にしてやるよ。覚悟。そういうことだ。地獄に落ちな。サンライダー、いつでも行けます。
I mean, I'd like to attack that, but I kinda can't. There we go.
誘導弾発射します。オンターゲット。敵戦闘不能。ミサイルアウェイ着弾確認敵機撃沈。
No, use the rest to move. No.
機関最大戦速。
終わりにしようぜ。早く暴れさせろ。
Attack these scrubs. No. God damn it! Die. 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 Oh, there's people up there. I did not notice that. There's no way we're reaching them.
指揮お願いします。 ただいま待機中であります。
let's do it.
艦長、指示を。サンライダー、前線に出る。
We just need one more turn.
直進、4ソロ。時間の無駄
I
じゃ
mean,
な
does
い
it
だ
count
ろう
if
な、これは。
Hikari goes to the
加
end?
速。
No, it does not. I have learned.
血がたぎるぜ。交代だ。
クリスカスターレス注意であります。前進。
I mean, pretty much all we're doing at this point is just getting to the end. I mean, can I reach? Can. Can I reach? Oh, I can. Barely, but hey. Barely's better than nothing. It's doing nothing. It's a waste of time. Let's go.
損傷なし。
Well, we're out.
指示
So
を。サンライダ
fuck
ー、
off.
前線に出る。
God damn it. Oh boy.
目標まで10万キロメートル。
Oh, let's see. We're 100,000 kilometers from the target. Ahead, all ahead full. Prepare to fire the Vanguard at point blank range.
Yes, sir.
Aye, Captain. The Sunrider took a direct hit. Console blew, firing crewmen across the bridge. Ava crashed into shields. Hull integrity down 20%. We've lost contact with sections F20 to E4. Just a bit more. There's just too many of them.
完全に囲ま
We're
れた。
completely surrounded. Oh, my girl better not die. Ikari! Good. Take cover under my shield. To think we're all gonna die here. Shit, this is the worst job ever. No, I'll protect you. No, stay back. I may have been a loyal officer to the Solar Alliance, but not even that means anything next to my comrades in arms. I'll kill all of you to protect them. I'm about depleted. Oh. Cassette hit the thrusters on the Havoc. What a bunch of idiots. Did they really think I was gonna stick my neck out? Oh, Cassette, please. I'll just slip out of here while everyone's too busy trying to kill each other. They might have blown my fleet up, but I can still rebuild. They haven't seen the last of Cassette Cosmos, the terror of the stars.
標的まで7万キロ。
70,000 to target.
限界です。
She's barely holding together,
こ
Captain.
のままでは持た
Just a few more shots and we'll... Oh, there goes the Sunrider. Suddenly everyone was in midair as the hull around the bridge bent. Steam beams rained down, skewing the bridge crew. The Sunrider howled as a chunk of its mouth tore off and sliced through its observation tower. Shields wiped the blood from his face and picked himself up. Damage report.
監視に直
Direct
撃。
hit to our
ヴァン
nose.
ガード砲
The
消滅。
Vanguard cannon has been
前
completely
方整備
destroyed,
砲と
along with our forward savior
使用
thrust
バリア
turrets.
0%。
Our shields are down. All contact has been lost with the hangar.
ミサイル、魚雷、
We've
散弾ゼ
expended
ロ。
all our missiles and torpedoes. There's not enough power remaining for 2 more shots of the Trinities.
艦長。
Captain, Sunrider is lost, Commander. All hands, abandon ship. I'm putting you in charge of evacuation, Commander. Get everyone out of here and keep them safe.
艦長、
Captain,
私も残り
my
ます。
place is on the bridge. That wasn't a request. I am ordering you to abandon ship.
承知しました。
Sir, everyone, you all relieved of your duties. Get out of here. Surviving crew saluted.
総員、至
All
急
hands,
脱出ポー
follow
トへ
me to
急
the
げ。
escape pods! Ava gritted her teeth and led the crew out of the bridge.
ケイト、私は
It was an honor, Commander. Captain. Fucking hell. The commander ran into the brig and checked if the crew, or any of the crew, remained inside. Yeah, what about Prototype? Isn't she still there? All cells were powered
プロ
down.
トタイプ L7NN
Prototype
逃
Lynn.
げられたか。
So she's escaped. No time to worry about that. I need to get everyone out of here. Ava pushed the last of the crew into the
これ
escape
で最後
pods.
です。
Everyone accounted for? She checked off the last names of the crew and leaped into the escape pod just moments before the hallway
離脱し
collapsed.
ろ。
Get us out of here, pilot! Sir! The pod jettisoned from the Sunrider. Kato, I at least wanted to finally say... Captain, we detect enemy escape pods. Shall we take them prisoner? No, I have no orders from above. We are not to take prisoners. Prepare to fire on my mark. Oh no. They're gonna kill my girl too, everybody. All hands, this is Captain Kato Shields of the assault carrier Sunrider, the last surviving vessel of the Sarah Space Force. We traveled the stars, finding allies across the galaxy with the hope of liberating our home world. It was a long journey, filled with adventure. At times, we felt sorrow. At times, we celebrated our triumphs, though we were hopelessly outnumbered. Our mission was nothing but a shot handle against impossible odds. Finally, we are here at our home's doorstep. Let it be remembered, on this day, we did not abandon Sarah to fend for herself. Today, the Sunrider stood her ground! We did not run, but protected all those we hold dear until we fell into the black of night. We did not falter in our defense of our family. Today we perished to save our home. Yes, this time I won't let her down. Kato. The Sunrider, as her final act, will save everyone! Hooray! I'm coming home! Oh. Sir, new contacts coming in hot. What? It's my girls! Oh boy! Multiple enemies detected, providing assistance. Blackjack coming in! It's the Seraphim in the Blackjack. We heard what happened on the Holo and came back as soon as we could. We led the Alliance bogies away. Protect the lifeboats. Paladin, reload your munitions with my spare rifle. We've got some ass kicking to do. Hammer restored. Hiya! Seriously? I knew all along you guys would come back to save us. I definitely wasn't worried at all. Besides, it would have sucked if everything just ended like that. Like that would ever happen to us. Now let's get some payback. The Pack Fleet's starting to organize a counter-offensive against the Alliance, and it looks like we're right in the middle of a crossfire. Even with 2 more riders, we can't take everyone out ourselves. Now, for crying out, I'm sure the captain's figured something out. No, I'm ready for death over here. We just gotta hold on a bit longer. If it's him, he can definitely. Come on, Captain, do something! I mean, the Sunrider's dead. What am I going to do? As if on cue, Akari's calm crackled to life. Her final act. Save everyone! It's the Sunrider! Captain? Oi, he's gonna... Captain! I'm dead. Oh. Alpha sat on an elegant curved wooden chaise before her round table with an enormous assortment of tea sets. Everything floated in white space, neither upright, sideways, or downwards. This is the dimensional space between where time flowed infinitely, forward and backwards, and all was simultaneously everywhere and nowhere. News of Liberation Day massacre reached her. Alpha, my sister has failed. Instead of unifying humanity, her actions instead sparked a war which will threaten the very existence of the human race. I have been betrayed by my own sister. Alpha's long-awaited guest arrived. Wanderer. Mama, don't feel bad. I hardly say you were the only one who got betrayed. Alpha's thoughts broke as she returned to the real space. Wanderer. The air distorted as the space-time continuum parted in front of Alpha. Sparks flew and the wind ruffled Alpha's hair as a figure emerged from the micro-wormhole. What? I am so confused, and at least you didn't have to be vaporized like poor Claude. Huh, you know what explosion decompression does to my skin? I think this woman possesses so much power. No, she's long ceased to be human, and has become a different entity altogether. She could recreate the entire universe right now before me, and yet she chooses to gallivant across the galaxy, pursuing nothing but frivolities. Hey, what did you want? Wait, no, I didn't mean to do all that. Hey, I did what you wanted. First, I led the Sunrider to the sleeper in the abyss. It was a piece of cake. All I had to do was just play the damsel in distress role, and he was all over me in a flash. Yeah, you should have seen what that brute did to me in the sickbay afterwards. You have to compensate me now that you're still lying. After I rescued you, he spoke in a firm voice. Yeah, anything but Claude's chastity, the poor maiden squealed as Captain tore her clothes off and ravaged her. Her pleas were futile as the captain thrusted his will right into the girl's untouched glory hole. Claude's worldview changed a little after that day. After I led them to the abyss, I took care to make sure your little doll could get it on with the captain. It was a real challenge, you know. Claude had to work hard. Claude had to work weekends. Oh, despite the captain's obvious infatuation with me, he was hitched up with Chigara in no time. After some fake medical reports and assorted other arrangements, that's why she... no wonder she said she was just human. She was in... Oh, Claude, everything is... Oh my god. I don't like all these twists, man. After some fake medical reports and assorted other arrangements... but there was another winkle in that plan. Somehow Queen of Rubia could sense Chigara's hyper brainwaves. So Hasagu was right. Fucking hell. I mean, not that she was bad, but that she was, you know... I mean, we all know that she was a clone, but still. It's like, fucking hell. It must have been maddening for the girl, being the only one to know the entire time Chigara was a prototype. Trying to desperately tell everyone what was happening, only to be ignored and dismissed at every turn. Claude's heart truly ached at the sight. But life's not fair. You have performed your mission admirably. But Claude's pretty lost here. So you sent Chigara to learn about humanity one day, control them in the fight against the Ebon fleet? Then why the flippin' space whale did Chigara shoot everyone dead at the peace ceremony? We initially sent C8 to keep watch on the Ruvian Ruvian princess. It was your words which foretold that girl's eventual final awakening. An awakening so powerful it will shake the galaxy and bring forth the return of the Holy Empire. It was mere happenstance that her path crossed with shields. From there, we sought to understand him, so that we could eventually control him. But my sister hid her true intent from me. While I mustered the prototypes, she mustered Pack. She was secretly sabotaging my efforts. She hid the true extent of her hatred for humanity from me and instead attempted to bring about the complete destruction of the human race. And at the pivotal moment, she assumed control of C8 through the mind stream and brought my plan to ruin. Ah, so you just wanted to enslave humanity while your sister wanted to destroy it. Now that my sister and C8 battle inside the mainstream for control of other prototypes. But what will emerge from that battle? That will not be either of them. A new shadow falls upon us. A mind stream is becoming corrupt. C8 shall return, but not as before. Quite a shocking development. But next time, please be more gentle with your extractions. A frail girl like Claude just can't stand to be blown up so many times. Looky here, Claude's just here to clean up this temporal disaster. An entire fleet blown from its timeline and just dropped into this one? When people and things start moving through time willy-nilly and events get moved all around out of order, it's only a matter of time until something really bad happens to the entire universe. I thought you prototypes could take care of it, but I guess this is the end of the line now. Honestly, I don't care one way or another about a boring thing like you prototypes. I think I'd rather take my chances with the other team now. And this time, Claude will definitely win his heart. There won't be no little C8 unit to interfere anymore. Shields is dead. That man wouldn't die so easily. You will use your powers to change the timeline? No. Were you listening? I told you moving events out of order can cause huge headaches. Things stop making sense and huge gaping plot holes get opened. And you know, when a plot hole opens up in the space-time continuum, the entire universe just kinda goes poof. That's exactly the kind of scenario I'm trying to prevent here. No, Shields lives without my intervention. The Mind Stream. She has already begun to. On that note, why don't you just join up with us two? There's always room on the team for the Gothic Lolita. I decline. Oh well, less competition for me. You're welcome to stay here and do prototype things. My goal will not change. I will control humanity regardless of my sister's machinations. We'll see the truth. We'll see about that, huh? Not if he has anything to say about it. Well then, see ya! I'm confused. I'm so scared and confused and lost. Like, Claude is more than I thought she was just gonna be smart. She's a fucking god! Like, what? Nani? What? She's a god? Wait, I understand something. Is Claude the person who was talking to me in Sunrider Academy then, on Sola's route? Because she was talking about the distortions and she knew everything. And she still called me cute and everything. So maybe the person who was talking to me through Academy was Claude. Well, that's nice I got to know Claude in Academy, but it's like, Jesus Christ, my brain. Anyways, a pop and a flash momentarily dazzled Alpha as Claude vanished into slip space. Finally, dead silence returned to the grand cloning chamber. Alpha stood alone. My sister, what have you done? I don't know.
Captain, are you alright? It's me, Chigara.
Shields groggily opened his eyes. Was he dead?
Kato.
Yes, he really had to be dead. After all, there was no other way she would be.
Chigara.
Oi! What are you doing? Shields came to. He felt like the world had collapsed on top of his head. Where was he? The Deck 1 Reserve life pod. So he survived after all. Shields pulled himself up against the seat. Why did you save me? I was good as dead on the floor of the bridge. You could have just used the life pod to escape by yourself. Why indeed? You guys have been trying to kill me for the better part of the war, and now you threw away your big chance to get what you wanted. Something must have happened. The old voice fades away. What? Replaced by a new voice. She must be talking about the prototype's hive mind. Could the death of the prototype leader somehow have changed their psyche? Or could it be? Don't misunderstand. I'm not like that pretty little C8 model which we sent to warm into your heart. I didn't save you because of any desire on my part. Us L7s were made to carry out the will of our leader in combat. Our bodies are identical to the first prototype, the one the humans came to call Venizar Arcadius. But even she was still a stepping stone to Alpha, the crowning achievement of Diode. In the end, we are called prototypes because we are earlier failed incarnations of Alpha. We constantly hear their voices. They whisper to us, send us instructions, even when we sleep. That must mean the lesser clones are essentially slaves. Of course I saw the first hand when they mind-controlled Chigara. Then, could something have happened to free Lin? You're lying, Chigara's not one of you. You're not getting instructions, are you? Why do I have a choice now? Like, I've been going through this whole game and not a single fucking choice, but now I get a choice? Let me think about this. You're lying. Chigara's not one of you. Oh, I know she's one of you. Asuka knew. Claude just said she was. Like, fuck it, hell. So, you're not getting instructions, are you? Idiot, the voices will never stop. But there is now a new voice. We are evolving at a pace millions of times faster than you humans. But as to where we are heading... Fuck off, menu. Anyways, I felt a premonition, a sudden, inexplicable urge to go down to the bridge to rescue you. For a short moment, I lost control of my body and had another assume control. I found you floating unconscious in the bridge, all life support systems on board the Sunrider quickly failing. I had but seconds to carry you into a life pod and escape, but fortune was on your side, as a single life pod remained unused on Deck 1, and I was able to carry you in on time. In time. Oh, fucking hell. Such episodes where we lose control of our bodies are not uncommon for us prototypes, but this time, to think we would be hijacked by a rogue. That can only mean she's still... It doesn't make any sense. The C8 unit was under our control, sent by us to control you. Chigara, we sought to understand you, to learn what motivated you, so that we could use that knowledge to control you. But for her to break free of the leader's will, she has become an aberration. She must be telling the truth now. But that means Chigara really was the entire time. Yeah. Oh, loud! The beeping of the pod's console interrupted Shield's thoughts. His senses snapped back to him. What happened to the battle and his crew? He painfully picked himself up and limped to the pod's console. The Alliance forces are falling back. My gambit worked, ramming the Sunrider into the March of actual destroying the tactical paradox core took away the Alliance trump card. With Gray and their entire chain of command massacred at the ceremony, their flagship destroyed, and their secret weapon lost, they had no choice but to retreat. But all that seemed moot, since I'm about to get captured by the pack fleets. And with Fontana pissed off, you can bet he'll just stand me up in front of the first wall he can and shoot me. Oh, first wall he can, find me and shoot me. Oh boy. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, huh? That's not even the worst of my problems. What happened to Akari, Kriska? The and didn't come out when I said it. And the crew. Shields gripped the console and scanned for friendly signals. Shit. Akari, Kriska, Ava, anyone? Asuka. Hey, I'm gonna break off and go to sector 94 to 71, the third 94, 71, 31. What? We just finished tying up all the life pods. Hack's gonna be on top of us in seconds. It's important. Oi, what are you doing? Akari's jaw dropped as the Blackjack checked it away. Soldier Boy, take the Blackjack share pods. We gotta get out of here. Understood. Shields wiped the sweat from his brows as a sea of red dots filled the pod scanner read about. Massive wave of pack ships were headed this way. He desperately put in scanning frequency after frequency, his finger trembling. No response from any frequency. Could that mean that everyone was already captured? Or worse, wiped out? No. I have to keep those thoughts from my head. I said I was going to save everyone. They can't be all... The comm cracked to life. This is the black... Is there... channel? Shields pounded the transmission button. This is Captain Kato Shields. Is that you, Asuka? Captain! I knew it! I knew you were still alive! I'm about to receive a real red welcoming party here. Can you get me out of here? Aye, aye, Captain. Just, hang on to something tight. What? Ah! The cabin thunked as the Blackjack shot a mangled tow cable at the pod while performing a close flyby. Shields all of a sudden realized what Asuka meant and strapped himself to his seat. Lin was less fortunate and was tossed to the rear of the pod, suddenly lurched forward along with the Blackjack. Fool! Hitting afterburners! Let's outrun these guys before they can get shots of us. Oh boy. The Blackjack finally detached the bridge escape pod from its towing cable. Alright, Captain, we're here. Small cargo transport was awaiting them. The Sunrider's riders clamped on to the transport and made preservations for warp. The escape pod gate hissed and the pod docked with the transport airlock. The gate rolled open. Shields emerged. Captain! Oh boy. We made it! I mean, everything's fucked, but we made it! Asuka lunged at him and gave him the lost embrace that she had desired for so long. I can't believe I just found you like that! I just knew you couldn't have died! I just knew! Shields managed to grit a smile. Almost died, but not quite. Captain! I'll never stop protecting you again! I'll never give up on you! Or give you up. I let this happen. I should have never left. Or I should never have left. No, Asuka. None of what happened was your fault. I'm sorry. Chikara really was a prototype. I can't believe it. She betrayed you. She betrayed everyone. After all that, I can't. I mean, why are you throwing me all these choices? God damn it. Let me think about this. I don't know. I gotta think. And my girl Akari crying. Give me a second to think. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. I had to go get some fucking Tylenol for this killer headache. Anyways, Chigari, fuck off, menu! Don't Chigari didn't betray me. You were right after all. I was fool. I mean, it's technically both. Because Chigara was a prototype, but at the same time, it was Alice that took control of her. So, I'm gonna guess I saved, so I can check both options. No, Chigara did betray me. The other prototype. She used the neural link to control Chigara. In the end, the prototypes are to blame for everything. Stop it, Captain! Chigara hurt you! After playing with your feelings like that to turn on you and kill everyone! She should rot in hell! No matter what happens, I'll never forgive her! Shit! You moron! I really thought you bit the bullet there! Doing that to me? How the hell am I just supposed to watch you die? Don't you know that there are people who care about you? But oh, what are we all supposed to do if you were not here anymore? You idiot, or no, baka! The tsundere, oh boy. Trying to be the hero when you're just an idiot. Don't be the hero, I just want you to be an idiot from now. Yes, it was a grim moment. I thought all was lost, that the Sunrider had perished, and we had returned to the lake. Even though I have witnessed the atrocities of my era, none of the sorrows of my past compared to the weight of knowing that, you were truly gone. Thanks to you, I feel more at home 2,000 years from my own timeline here, alongside all of you, than I did amongst the Ruvians. You showed me that I was not a pawn to be sacrificed, that men are not all vile monsters who merely seek the greed of their hearts. I am relieved that the captain who gave me a home still lives. Captain, while staying on board the Sunrider during the evacuation procedure was the right decision under military protocol, I'm glad that things turned out this way. The crew still needs you. The mission is still far from over. Pax still remains control of Sarah, and the massacre of most of the Alliance military leadership will no doubt return the war to their favor. No doubt countless more battles await before you can return to a liberated Sarah. A leader must not throw away his life so easily. You still have many things left to accomplish. sorry to worry you all, but I had to stay on board the ship. I still hear the echoes of Ava's voice that day. Captain, your orders, and the words which came out of my mouth still, when I gave the order to abandon Sarah to the packed fleet the day of the invasion, when I let my sister die before my very eyes. I fled like a coward, unable to even look at her killer in the eye. Since then, her ghost has haunted me every night, and this time I saw it happen all over again. Just when I thought we had won. Just when I believed everything was over. When I thought I could finally go back home and put everyone's ghosts to rest. When I thought I could rebuild the family that I'd lost. Everything was snatched away. In but a second. Everything we had worked for, Chigara killed, just like my sister. Our hard-won peace completely shattered at my feet. That's when I knew. This time I could not order the Sunrider to fall back, no matter the impossible odds, no matter the strength of the enemy. This time, I had to stand my ground, stare at death's maw with both eyes open, and welcome its embrace. And only then, I could be judged worthy of having done my duty. To my world, to my family, to my ship.
Stop it! Trying to sound all cool? What good would you have been able to do dead?
Sorry. I'm back, everyone. I'm still alive.
Captain!
Sir. Captain. Well, Captain, I see that you're still energetic as ever, even after completely destroying the ship. Commander. I am not joking, Captain. There is still a solid stack of paperwork yet to be completed on board that ship when it went down. Do not believe for a second that this gets you off the hook with the work that you owe me. Understood. I'll try my best to make amends, sir. Yes. I certainly sympathize with your position, Captain. Shields finally realized Asuka was still clinging to him and decided to detach himself, let the mood become more awkward. Alright, everyone, break it up. Show's over, get back to work. We still have a lot of work to do. Ava shooed the pilots and the rest of the surviving crew away the best of her ability. So now what? What's the situation? Following the destruction of Marcheville Actual, Actual, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyways, the consequent loss of the tactical paradox core, the Alliance made a hasty retreat out of Sarah before the packed fleet could organize an offense. The Alliance fleet now holds position at nearby neutral rim world of Barona, no doubt prepping a counterattack. Meanwhile, Pac has responded by consolidating all their forces at Sarah. The two sides now stare each other down, waiting for an opportunity to strike. We managed to use the chaos during the retreat to squeeze everyone into 8 light pods and then tow them safely using our rider squad. But as you can see, the situation is dire. It appears we are once again back to square one, as Pac still remains control of our home world. Even worse, we are now without a ship. For now, both the Alliance and Pac believe you are dead, and given our position, I'd rather they keep that assumption. I have managed to arrange a safe passage on board this cargo runner to Tadaria, where you will go into hiding. In the meantime, I tend to head to Ruvia Prime with our queen and see what military assets I can acquire.
Me?
Yes, that would be you.
But I thought we were all gonna stay together!
Our first priority is keeping the captain from being discovered until we get a new ship, and with Pac now consolidating their forces at Sarah, Ruvia Prime has never been more open. I have heard interesting things about Ruvia's boon from Alliance Intel. Pray tell that you do not know anything about it yourself.
Look, that artificial moon is just folklore that people spread to remind themselves how great we used to be. People say all sorts of things like that moon's actually an enormous battle station with the firepower to destroy an entire planet. or that it's actually a portal to another dimension, but my dad told me himself that the moon's completely useless. It's another dialect piece of lost technology which doesn't do anything. If it actually had any use, we would have already used it to defend ourselves, right? Ruvia used to be powerful, and hundreds of years ago we had ships as powerful as the Sunrider. But today, all we have are little corvettes and frigates? Freights? I don't know. Nothing capable of launching riders or fighting pact. Well then, why was Venazar Arcadius so intent on conquering Ruvia Prime? During his occupation, Arcadius, or rather Prototype, funneled trillions of credits into excavating that moon. The moon holds something, and I intend to discover what that is. Well, I guess it's a lead. Even though it's kind of a long shot. While we are investigating Ruvia's moon, one of us should remain with the captain to guard him. Someone with personal combat experience. My girl Akari, you're up! Okay, Sola too, that's fine too! Then I volunteer to remain with the captain and Tadaria. Sola?! I should not have ever left him. My aim will not falter in his defense ever again. But will be coming with me to Ruvia Prime. You can help the captain by preparing a replacement vessel for him. Besides, what good would it be in a fight, seriously? Sola, not you too. I'm pretty sure everyone here. I don't know about Kriska, though. Akari has shown her, like, I think. I'm pretty sure. It's a tsundere, so you can never fucking tell! But Sola, yes. Ava, yes. Asuka, yes. But Kriska's questionable. She seems to care, but not sure she cares in that way. Maybe she's asexual. Maybe she's lesbian. I don't fucking know. Sola leaned into Asuka. Fear not, I merely seek to apply my marksmanship in defending him from his enemies. I have no intention of any indiscretions. I guess Sola's alright. After all, she's the most cool-headed person I know. I'll definitely come back with the biggest, baddest ship we can find for the captain. After that, it'll be like old times again, and now with Jagar gone, I can... Alright, I guess it's okay. Someone who's good at fighting has to guard the captain, after all. Well, in that case, I'll head out to find my old black market contacts. I doubt the mining union's gonna help us anymore with us completely destroying the Alliance flagship. We're going to need a new source of equipment for what's to come, and mechs, or merch. What the hell is that? Mercs? I don't know. I know where to get them. The black market? Doesn't look like we have a choice. We are essentially fugitives from the law now. Sir, while this may be disappointing news, I intend to turn myself in to the Alliance. You can't do that! They'll definitely have you tried for treason and hung! No, the Alliance that I believe in is a just and fair nation. Yes, that's why they were gonna kill me even though I didn't do anything. Chihara did it. I didn't do it. God damn it. What the Alliance tried to do at Serra was wrong. I will return and see what I can do to restore our support from the Alliance. Once the truth of what occurred at Serra comes out, I believe the system will vindicate us. There's no way anyone in the Solar Alliance would approve of destroying an entire planet, no matter the circumstances. Yeah, that's why they rebuilt the Paradox Door. We will still need the Alliance support, or else we truly have no hope of ever liberating Serra. Oi, you're being way too naive. There's no way anyone in the Solar Congress is ever going to admit that they tried to collapse an entire neutral rim planet into a black hole. We do not know that unless we try first. Don't come crying to me when I have to bust you out of maximum security Alliance prison. Ha! If the worst comes to pass, I'm sure I can count on your expertise. Seriously, idiot. Well then, it's settled. Not quite just yet. We have one more thing. Yeah, I was about to say, what about Prototype? That thing's still in there. Shields reached into the escape pod and pulled Lynn out. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Kriska! I was about to say, could someone, like, get a gun just in case? Prototype! Captain, what is she? She's the reason why I'm still here. She saved me, pulled me from the bridge while I was unconscious, and put me inside the escape pod. It's a trick. Yeah, I don't doubt it. If C8 can come back, get her out of here. I don't want that crazy bitch doing something again. Anyways, it's a trick. We already know this is how they operate. They sneak to gain our trust. This is prototype. I say we just throw her out of the airlock right now. We don't need any of their lies anymore. Boy, what do you mean she saved you? I thought the prototypes were our enemies. Chigara, I think she's still alive. And she's trying to take control of all the prototypes. Or at least, that's what Lin seems to be saying. I think Chigara temporarily took control of Lin and used her to save me. No, Captain! Don't listen to that nonsense! Besides, Chigara was a prototype just like the rest of them, and look at where Believe in Her got us! Hey, well, maybe we should still keep her around. We need to keep tabs on the enemy, and Lin here is our only source of intel. Even if she's one of them, she's got to use we've got to use everything at our disposal right now. She's right. Besides, she's got a big mouth. I'm sure if we keep talking to her, she'll keep spilling the beans. She could be useful as a tool. In any matter, I do not believe we can perform an execution in here at this moment. Perhaps later, at another location. Why are you giving me all these decisions? I don't like it. God damn it. Like, I just want to fucking... Let's gag and bind her and toss her in the cargo crate for now. She did save me. I think we have a lot we could learn. Yeah, let's keep her here. I agree. We can use her for knowledge. Very well, Captain. Well then, I believe our little session will continue, Prototype. You should thank the Captain's graciousness, especially after everything your friends have done. Whatever happens, make sure she stays away from the Captain. Even if she's our prisoner, there's no way we can ever trust the Prototype ever again. Kriska grabbed the roll of duct tape from the escape pod and supply box and tied up Lin's wrist. The other prototypes can still assume control of her. We should be careful. You heard them, Lin. Don't try to pull anything. Shields looked out the holoport. So much had happened. Yeah! And they were on the verge of defeat. He saw his dirty, exhausted face in the reflection. Was this face still fit to lead them? Ava's face appeared behind his. Captain, despite all this, we'll always be by your side. Ava, I apologize, Captain. I never realized it until I believed I had truly lost you. When you gave the evacuation order, no, even before that, I've always wanted to say, for the Battle of Halion, when you needed me the most, I did not answer your feelings truthfully. Ava? I was overcome with my responsibilities. The burden of my duty to liberate Sarah made me forget about the real ties that bind us. I was too strict and stiff. If I had just answered your feelings truthfully that day, then none of this would have ever happened. If I had just said what I wanted. My girl Ava, oh, my heart. Ultimately, it was the rift I created between us that day which doomed our mission. The prototypes exploited it and used it to put a spy inside our ranks. In hindsight, I should have known a ship where the captain and the XO cannot communicate is doomed to fail. So I wanted to say this now that I've finally been given a second chance. I've never forgotten the promise we made that night, that we would sail the stars together, Captain and Commander, in the mightiest of ships, the mightiest ship of the Sarah Space Force. Together as one, no matter the impossible odds. My girl is crying and my heart hurts! Ah! What is with all these decisions? God damn it! I know, Ava, I always do. I'm sorry. It was my fault for pushing you away. The road ahead will be long. Can I count on you as my executive officer? Hell no! It was my fault for pushing you away. Yes. Kato... Hey, Commander, that's unfair. What about me? Oh, I was the one trying to warn you about Chigara the most, remember? If only you had just listened to me, Captain. I mean, you're right. Still, my offer stands. Asuka Deruvia, hero of justice, at your service, sir. If you need a supervillain to take him down, you know who to call. Also comes with the bonus of kissing the maiden into the sunset after everything's over. How about it, Captain? I've always been on your side. I swear to God. Oh, I thought another option was gonna come about to say, am I about to build a harem? I am fine with this! What a stupid love fest. I can't believe you guys still even like this guy. Just look at him. Totally got backstabbed by his new girlfriend, like literally just days after going out. Totally ruined everything we fought for the past year, and on top of that, completely vaporized our ship. Oh, the most unbelievable space captain in the history of space captains. I can't believe I like... Let's get it! Let's get it! Hell yeah! That's the words I've been waiting to hear, my boys! Let's fucking get it! Oh, hell yeah! Oh, yes! Oh, hell yeah! That was the happiest thing I could have... Oh, hell yeah, Corey! That's what I'm fucking talking about! That Sunrider vibe is going strong! Oh my god, that has lifted my spirits. Hearing Akari say that, oh my god! I can't believe I like a guy like him. I mean, it's not like I like you or anything. Yes! Yes! Oh, that has made everything somewhat worth it. God damn it, that was beautiful. Akari ran screaming across the cargo bay and hid behind a stack of crates. Captain, I understand be spending much time together from now on. Perhaps we should get closer. Oh, hell yes! In the end, even Sola's... No way. Chris could join. You're quite the popular man, Captain. Looks like your life is difficult in more ways than one. No way. Forget defeating Pac and liberating Sarah. At this rate, my real problem might be managing these girls. Just what else could possibly go wrong? Don't say that, because... Don't tell me. Suddenly spark blew throughout the room as space portal ripped open, sending an explosion wind through the room. Stacks of cargo crates fell everywhere, and on top of the mess was... Yep, I fucking knew it. This is the ending we work hard for, boys! Hell yeah, the harem ending, boys! I don't even know if that's really a thing, but it feels like it. I'm not sure it was a messy entry. What? Sorry? What? That good-for-nothing but fan service, incompetent nympho woman is back! Venizar S. Fontana stood at the bridge of the assault carrier of Vae Victus. Oh, hi! Who are you? You looking good as fuck! Who are you? Hell yeah! Look at this beautiful woman before us! Holy shit! Kushana. Or Kushana. I don't know. Venizar A. Kushana entered the bridge, visibly impressed with the numerous upgrades the proud vessel had received since its service in the Compact Revolution. You've grown, boy. Welcome back from your exile, Kushana of the many miracles. Your exploits against the New Empire are still sung in pack space to this day. I was there myself to witness you dispatch no less than an entire Imperial flotilla. In mere moments, using nothing but mere destroyers over the skies of the real. It was truly unfortunate that one such as yourself was exiled by the madwoman Alice. Leaders of your caliber have been sorely lacking in the Pack fleet thus far. Flattery will get you nowhere, Caesar. By my order, your position as High Admiral of Crimson Fleet is hereby reinstated. He once held back Imperial fleets at 1,000 strong, using nothing more than dozens of scraped pirate ships. Now you will defend our land from the coming Imperialists, not with obsolete freights, but with the full might of Pax Industrial Base. You were just a boy when Arcadius picked you off the streets of Tharila, I don't know, to think you would now lead what he started. It's been so many years. Alice's failure was set in the moment she set out to lead Pact. She was but a broken, distraught girl when Arcadius met her. Her home destroyed, her entire life shambles. He took her in, sheltered her, gave her a new life inside Compact, and gave her family. She fell hopelessly in love with him, but her dreams were to be thwarted. To the very end, Arcadius sought peace with the new empire. He believed that Compact and the empire would have to reach a reconciliation in order to end the bloodshed, while others within Compact sought a more radical approach. In the end, it was the angry mob which won. When we took New Eden, the pressure chamber of furious anger after centuries of brutal oppressions burst, and the mobs took the streets, set everything ablaze, raped, pillaged, tore down millennia of history. Alice was there that day when Arcadius stood before the mobs trying to protect the Emperor. He was cut down, killed, by the very people he had sought to liberate. And since that day, Alice lost her mind. In the end, she sought justice for Arcadius in her own twisted logic, by seeking the complete annihilation of humankind. Very well, if you are to lead Compact in a new age, free of the madness which Alice brought to our cause, then I will gladly take your fleet. Just know that if you prove unworthy of flying the Crimson Flag, then I will dispose of you myself. I expect nothing less. The Solar Alliance masses for a full-scale invasion of Pax space. Now that the Liberation Day massacre has occurred, this war will only end in one of two ways. Either we win, or they kill us all. We must be. What must be our next move? They assemble their fleets at Brona, while our forces are still stationed at Sarah. The Alliance has thus far won effectively every battle in the war, but now their brightest military minds have been killed at Sarah. Their fury will be their undoing. They intend to strike Tethra. But that is deep inside Pax space, merely a few jumps away from New Eden itself. We have amassed all our ships at Sarah, leaving our interior undefended. The Alliance will seek a target which will deal the most damage to our will, and a heavily populated core world like Tethra would be too tantalizing a target if it were to remain completely undefended. They will perform a risky multi-stage warp from Verona to Tethra and ignore Sarah together. Thus far, Gray was wise enough to avoid such high-risk stratagems, but with him dead and the Alliance voters wanting blood, send messages on our encrypted military channels and form all our ships to amass at Sarah for a final defensive line. The Alliance will no doubt intercept our message and believe we intend to remain at Sarah. In the meantime, I shall take my fleet and hide in maximum low orbit behind Tethra's moon. When the Alliance fleet warps in believing we are still at Sarah, that will be the end of their offensive, as their ships will now be trapped deep inside Pax space with no safe warp back point to retreat. We will then hunt down the remaining ships of the Combined fleet as they scramble out of our territory until none remain. Very well. We shall see if your predictions come to fruition. Amel Kashana. Her stratagems are the stuff of legends. The new Imperials even whispered she was a time traveler who could foresee the future. No, I know that Kashana has no secret powers, no lost technology aiding her seemingly prophetic predictions. She is merely that good. Kushana took Fontana's speakerphone and relayed message to all hands. All hands, I am Venazar A. Kushana, newly reinstated High Admiral of the Crimson Fleet. Some of you may have heard my name during the Compact Revolution. I am told that during my absence, the men and women of the Marty's banner shamed our cause with such a cowardly tactic and bombing unarmed citizens or cities, mistreating prisoners of war, and flying with artificial beings who have never even understood the meaning of sacrifice. Know that as of now, such unbecoming conduct has no place in our feet. I'll reform the lot of you until you become sailors worthy of the red uniform. Throughout the past years, everything I heard about New Pack Fleet brought nothing but shame and disgust to my heart. We are not the villains of this story. We are proud men and women who fight for freedom, justice, and equality. No longer shall the name Pack bring forth images of despair, violence, and brutality. The entire galaxy detests us now, and for good reason. We have brought nothing but great suffering to the common folk of the neutral rim and beyond. But soon the entire galaxy shall sing songs of our heroism, our discipline. We will turn the tide of this war and bring about a new age where Pack shall no longer be the evil empire, but liberators. The age of Compact when we sought peace instead of violence, freedom instead of blind obedience to democracy, and equality for all beings today. Kushana out. The bridge crew stood in the flood. My brothers and sisters, I may be your admiral, but I am merely a soldier of the Crimson Flag, just like all of you. Together we will turn the tide of the war back to our favor. Perhaps the old days of the Compact Revolution can return when we travel the stars to liberate ourselves from the new empire. Alice is now dead, and the Fool of Shields has been removed from the picture as well. The era of Pact has begun. What is this? Arcadius? No! Humanity! Pack! Alliance! Shields! Let everything burn! Oh. Captain. Oh, I'm not doing all that, but Captain times infinite. Because it's even going off screen from what I can see. Chigar is coming for you. Okay. I have many questions. Shields grabbed a supply pack from the light pod and put it on his back. Sola grabbed an enormous scope rifle from a black case. She flipped it open, another container, and drew a curved battle knife which she strapped on her side. They had dropped down onto Tataria with their light pods. For now it looked like their plan had worked and nobody had noticed their arrival. As far as Shields could see, nothing but sand stretched into the horizon. While living here was undoubtedly going to be far cry from the comforts of his aloft, the largely uninhabited surface of Tadaria made the perfect hideaway for a wanted man such as himself. Are you ready? Yes. The commander's already arranged a hideout a kilo away. Follow me. Okay. Hazel spoke as they crossed the seemingly endless desert. It was difficult to believe these deserts were considered one of Tadaria's more livable areas. Other locals featured nothing more than toxic gases and scorching heat. I still can't believe Claude was alive all this time. You know, if she had a piece of lost technology which let her teleport out of the Bianca moments before it got hit, she should have told us earlier. And on top of that, I can't believe she actually made up the medical report about Chigara not being a prototype either. If only she hadn't been such an idiot, we could have known Chigara was a prototype much earlier. I guess I really shouldn't have counted on a ditz like her to deliver an accurate report. No. There's a matter I wish to discuss with you in private without the other members of the crew. Sola, is something the matter? Yes. I have come to suspect there is a great deal of information that our chief medical officer is hiding. Oh yeah! Yeah, she's a fucking god! What do you mean? I believe Claude was actually the one who has been relaying our movements to the prototypes. What? Sola, you need to say stuff like that sooner! No, this matter is far more complicated. I have had a vision where I spoke to Claude. It was like a momentary trance where all of my surroundings faded away, and I floated in midair. It was as if I was suspended in deep sleep once more, yet I was still in control of my body. During this vision, I learned that our chief medical officer was in fact an ancient Ruvian like myself. But she could not have come from my era, for she was far more powerful than anything I could have imagined. I like how she's powerful, but yet she's kind of shit when it comes to battle. I mean, she's good when it comes to support battle, but fighting, Claude, they could have made you, like, aim better. Jesus Christ. Indeed, if my suspicions are correct, she may have attained a power far more terrifying than even the mightiest Ruvian emperors of the ancient past. The power to bend both space and time. Such powers were beyond even the Ruvians, for if such a power had been attained, the Holy Empire would never have collapsed. Even if it had, one would easily restore the Empire by simply traveling back in time. The implications of this discovery were too terrifying for me to dare speak. Indeed, I feared if I exposed the truth of her identity, she may simply write me out of existence. You're telling me Claude is a time traveler? No. Far more than that. She's a god! If such an entity could be given a name, then the closest description of her would be... Yeah! Claude is a god! Fucking hell! Exactly! Claude is a god! I've been saying it this whole time! She's a fucking god! What? But not a god that seeks to be worshipped or feared. A god that seeks amusement. An entity which merely desires to watch over the insignificant little mortals at her feet and nudge them around for laughs. Shields couldn't hardly believe what he was hearing. The notions that Venizar S. Arcadius was actually just a petite girl would have been easier to swallow than this revelation. That good-for-nothing hack of a doctor actually a deity? Exactly. Yet, the situation is still more troubling. I believe the sole reason for Claude joining the crew of the Sunrider was to lead you to me. What makes you think that? Given the new revelation that I was merely in cold sleep for merely months, there is only one remaining explanation as to how I ended up in this timeline, given the circumstantial evidence at hand. Claude took her and then put her into sleep? I am a time traveler. I too am a time traveler, albeit an unintentional one. Yeah, so when the Shar exploded, Claude was like, nah, I don't think you'll die. She just took her out of the timeline, put her in cold sleep, and just left her there until Kato came along, and she's like, now you can wake up. Ah, Claude, how? I'm too a time traveler, albeit an unintentional one. I must have warped forward in time 2,000 years, just moments before the activation of the Shalak's final tier. That would further explain why I survived a certain death that the final tier would have caused. Claude has come in to return me to my own timeline, so that this timeline can be fixed. Already my existence in this universe has begun to dramatically change the course of the galaxy's history. Really? How? If I were to remain here, surely the entire fate of the universe may be at stake. Slow down, Sola! I'm not quite following! Why does you being here mean the universe is doomed? My arrival here has already changed the course of the universe's history. Yeah, I mean, you have helped us a lot. If the timeline were to deviate any further, I fear that an irreparable time paradox could occur. I'm effectively a rogue agent which should not exist in this universe. If I am to accidentally cause an event which would otherwise be impossible in the original timeline, then the entire space-time continuum could very well collapse. Put another way, if my existence changes the timeline so majorly as to alter the course of history, this entire universe will simply collapse. Well, I mean, you did. You helped Chigara. Chigara would have died and none of this would have happened. This would have changed drastically. So, technically, you've already done something. Yeah. I am a threat Hold on a second. I am a threat more dire to this universe than either Pact or the prototypes. One which must be removed. I'm not going to allow that, so how could we ever do that? Why am I getting so many options now? Like, there were no options throughout the whole game, and now we got all of this! No, I'm not going to allow that, Sola. You're one of us now. Shields grip Sola's shoulders. From what you told me, your timeline, if you were to go back, you'd just be used as a pawn again. No. Where she'd be killed right away. You said it yourself, right? Your time warped just a second before the final tear burst. If you go back now, you'll just be dead. There's not a chance in hell that I'll let that happen. Not on my watch. Captain, you mustn't say such things, or else... I swear, I'll protect you, Sola. The universe or time paradox can be damned. Yes, Captain. No, please. Shields realized he was inches away from Sola's face. He embarrassedly took his grip off of her. The two continued walking toward the hideout. Shields broke the now awkward silence. You know, you mentioned the time paradox, but you've been here with us for about a year now, and it looks like to me the universe is still working out just fine. And Claude seems like she's still just observing the situation. Maybe there's a way out of this without you returning to your timeline. Yes, I shall hope for the best while preparing my heart for the alternative. Another new problem, huh? For now, with the both of us hidden away on this remote planet, Sola won't be able to alter the timeline. Maybe, well, I mean, if she makes a baby with you, she can. Because technically she shouldn't be here to make a baby, so, you know what I'm saying. Maybe that's part of the reason why... Oh, here goes why she decided to come here as well. As long as we're here, I won't have to worry about the timeline collapsing. Anyways, for now, let's just leave the time paradox stuff alone. We'll deal with it once we have a ship again, and when I can confront Claude about all this. Understood, Captain. To my relief, it appears that I am the only person from my timeline who is transported into this universe. I can only fear what the situation would be if the time displacement affected other individuals in my time. So by the way, what's this hideout that Ava's got prepared for us anyway? It appears to be a small cabin built by the mining union, which was abandoned decades past, when the nearby rocks failed to yield any ore. We'll be residing together in it in the meantime until Commander Anaska returns from Olivia Prime. Oh, okay. Wait. Living together? Yes. What? Ava, you didn't mention this? Shields and Sola finally spotted the cabin, as Sola stated. The small steel structure appeared long abandoned and was thoroughly covered in sand and dust. Shields looked at his new temporary home. He was now a fugitive from society, a space captain without a ship. His crew now scattered throughout the galaxy, desperately trying to restore what they had lost. One day, they would all reunite, but for now, the road ahead appeared dark. They were defeated, but not yet out. He gritted his teeth. Too many lives had been lost for him to surrender now. His crew had entrusted their lives to him, despite letting everyone down. He still had everyone's support. He had to carry on, no matter the weight on his shoulders. He looked to the distance with Sola. They would rebuild from this point on. His losses had been grave, his wounds went beyond physical, but he was still alive to fight another day. As long as he had but a sliver of strength left in him, he would keep trying to restore what was lost. Despite all they had worked for, the prototypes had managed to thwart them. Their mission was vast, their efforts even mightier, and they got close to winning. But at the last moment, the enemy had one last trick up their sleeve and snatched victory away. And because of that, Chikara, no, she was still alive. Shields knew he would see her again. From the ashes of this defeat, they would all be reborn. Deep inside him, he knew the Sunrider will be reborn. Oh boy. That it? Yep, that's it. Oh, Lord heaven! I mean, this game was vastly easier because I had it on casual, but this game was vastly easier than the other one. I didn't even have to restart or make any other decisions. Everything was perfect. Oh, boy. No, we have 2 2-hour Sunrider episodes. Jesus. My God, but there's still more to come, because there's another mode that I remembered in the main menu, so I don't know what the fuck that's about, but we're gonna be doing that as well, so don't worry. There's still more Sunrider, you guys. Oh, Lord, this game! Ah! It hurts! Like, what am I supposed to say about all this? Like, this has been a big mindfuckery. Like, Jesus Christ. I knew Chigara was the traitor, but not technically, but technically, yes. And, like, it's technicalities on both ends. Because, like, yes, she's technically the traitor, but she's a prototype. But at the same time, she gained her own free will, so she wasn't. But after she connected with them, Alice took control of her and fucking ruined it. But, yeah, fucking hell, mate. If Chigara ever comes back, like, Asuka's gonna hate her. They're not gonna be friends anymore. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to say. This game has been quite the fucking mindfuck. And we finished in a lot less episodes than Mask of Arcadius. I feel that Mask of Arcadius was like 20 times longer. I don't know. Maybe or maybe not. I can't tell. I mean, it's technically not longer. I mean, because we still have more stuff to do. And I guess because I've done 2-hour episodes twice now. So that would make 2 separate episodes. So it would be 6 and then 7. Because this should be episode 1. Oh, is this episode 5 or 6? I don't know. I think this is episode 6. So it'd be 7. No, it's still going to be shorter then. But I think some episodes of Sunrider did half an hour, so I don't know. I have to look at that. Mask of Arcadius was long, but I feel like it was longer than this. I don't know. But Jesus Christ, this game. I don't know what the fuck to say anymore. Everything happened, and I'm just like scared, confused, and need a nap. From death, all will be reborn. I mean, will it? I really hope it does. We need everyone to be together again. We thank the following Kickstarter backers. Oh boy. Yeah, we gotta go through this. We thank the following $20 Teal Patreon. Oh, okay, listen. Wait, no, what was that? Okay, that was, yeah, deep within the Menamosa Abyss. A mammoth super dreadnought of unknown origins emerged from warp space. My liege, the time portal did not work as anticipated. Instead of being transported before the battle, we're flung 2,000 years into the future instead. Further, it appears Ferrari, the Ferrari bitch, was also caught in the temporal blast and flung into this timeline as well. Unknown interlopers have been destroyed the time device, and thus we cannot anticipate the returning to our timeline. Who are you? Hey! Crow? Who the fuck are you? Fool! I beg for your forgiveness, Lord Crow. The denizens of this universe appear to be nothing more than primitives. Surely my lord can expect to easily subjugate them for his ends.
Very well. If I am to be robbed of my victory against the Ferrari Lowbloods, then I shall rebuild our glorious empire here. To denizens of the strange new land, prepare for the rebirth of the Holy Empire!
To be continued. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted. Fucking hell. Okay. And that's it. That's the whole game. What happened to cassette? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm just kinda. It's like, what do I say to any of that? Like, really now? I didn't even get an achievement for beating the game. Bonus. Oh, I got this. There's apparently some lock stuff here as well. What the fuck? I don't want to click character CG because I'm scared. Yeah, I was right to be. There's some titty. There's a lock thing here. What is this? There's Shigara getting fucked. There's Shigara after the fuck, and there's more stuff down here too. Find Sola's worst ending. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What do you mean? Find Sola's worst ending. Kill to complete the game with the whistle still in your What? What do you mean? The whistle wasn't in this game. What? Are you telling me I have to go beat the other game, not use the whistle, and get to? I'm not doing that shit. Unless it unlocks some super special shit, I'm not doing that. Let's see here. Fucking hell. And Pal can get destroyed with the draw fire ability active. Put debuffs. Have a player find Ava's normal ending. So there's character endings I see. Cassette captured. Beat the game on Admiral difficulty. Nah, I'm good. Save up 50,000 credits. Possible. Find Akari's happy ending. Oh, well, since she has an ending, I'm assuming, hell yeah! I mean, she confirmed it when she said she liked me, and now this solidifies it. My girl Akari wants that good old captain, hell yeah! Power stack, find Sola's happy ending. Find Sola's alternate ending. Complete the game without ever buying new upgrades. Isn't it sad, Shigara? Yeah. Find Asuka's happy ending, so there's Asuka. Complete the game without buying anything from the store. Kill pack support with melee. Find Sola's normal ending. Vengeance, kill 1,000 enemies. I got 338. Restore the Havoc. Finish the prologue. Survive an attack with less than 10 HP. Jesus. Beat the game on Space Wheel difficulty. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good luck with that. Captain, beat the game on Captain difficulty or higher. Fine. Asuka's normal ending. I got that. Asuka's alternate ending. Hello, Nurse. Have Bianca use Restore on allied unit afflicted by possible debuffs. I could have done that, but I never did. Receive Phoenix twice. Revive the Phoenix twice in the same battle. I mean, I could have, probably. Use a short range warp 3 times. Find Ava's happy ending. Complete the battle while ignoring one of your riders. Use the Vanguard cannon. Win a battle with only the Sunrider left alive. Is there more stuff, or is it like find all the endings and return? So is it only like Akari, Asuka, and Ava? What? It's Sola. Akari, Asuka, Ava, and Sola. What about Claude? What about Kriska? Well, we'll save that for next time. We're already on 2 hours. I'll probably start that up now because I want to see what the hell that is. But I can't give my final thoughts on the game because the game's not over yet. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I love you all. To see you all in the next one. My brain hurts. Goodbye, everyone.